Good morning, welcome to a new video with me, Richard Clement. Welcome to Ashchurch railway station. You're probably not used to seeing this in the daylight, because I know I'm not. Yeah, so I'm off on a 200km DIY Audax today from here in Tewkesbury. As you can see, already had a bit of drama. It was really snowing like the clappers when I got up. And yeah, but it's there's nothing here, just rain. So I'm going to crack on, guys, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, I made it just about in time. You see, it's car park's a little bit damp today. River's not as high as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, we're just about to start, so better get over there. Well, it's a rather hurried start there. I got there with about 2 minutes to go. I misjudged my timing. This is weird. It's slippery, it's slushy. So yeah, some roadworks there. Basically, it doesn't give you a chance to get through them, even if you're in a car. Hence why the car was beeping there, because he thought everybody jumped a red light. The traffic lights are faulty. Anyway, so I walked through it, and yeah, this is grim. Second weekend on the trot. My legs feel like a pair of pork sausages. I don't want to bend because of the cold. Anyway, I mean, it does look really pretty, to be honest. But it's just really wet. It's sort of barely snow, if you know what I mean. I really ain't feeling the love for this at the minute. It's pretty grim. It's slippery as hell. Folks, I've decided to call it quits to this one. This is silly. The second weekend on the banks, it's been horrible weather, and I've got a holiday in 3 weeks, so yeah, I think I'm going to call it quits here and go back over East North instead. I'll bring you along with me. So I'm just going to go cross back over the Malverns, which is these hills here. At East Knoll, I'm going to go along this little lane. Gets up over Holly Bush, drops down the other side, and I'm going to go back to Tewkesbury. I won't do many miles, I might get on the turbo later. But my legs don't feel good at all. I think it's the cold. Because it's sort of wet and cold, you know. Just sort of chills me to the bone. Hello folks, I'm back at the Royal Hot Pole in Tewkesbury. I've been inside for a little while, to be honest. I had a fry up and a warm up and sat with the organiser for quite a long time, and whilst I was sort of sat there with him, yeah, I got a phone call from the first control in Bromyard saying that there was quite a lot of people that were hypothermic, and we're packing and getting taxis back and stuff like that. So I think I called it right. It's one of those days, it's just so damp, just sucks the heat out of you. Anyway, I'm going to ride back to the car and I'll speak to you properly there. So then folks, that's me back at the car. That was an adventure and a half. As I was outside that pub, you know, the Royal Hot Pole, I was shivering then. So I was like, no, I've got to get back to the car. It's really odd because it's not that cold. I mean, the car, I'm looking at the dash on the car now and it's saying 4 degrees, so it's not cold, but it's just damp with it, and it just sucks the heat out of you, you know. Anyway, as I was saying back in the Royal Hot Pole, you know, the organiser had Mark had a conversation with the lady in the cafe at the first control, and you know, she said there's lots that she was actually quite worried about being hypothermic and stuff, and that there was a load that had left their bikes there. They were going to get a taxi and come back here to get their cars to go back and get their bikes, you know, that sort of thing. So that all made sense, and there was a couple of people there that were warming up with blankets and what have you. So when I heard all of that stuff, you know, if I hadn't gone back to the Royal Hot Pole, I would have missed all this. So, you know, this is stuff that you only, you know, you wouldn't normally hear. And yeah, she said, you know, I was quite worried about some of them, and then she sent him a text message with a photograph outside the cafe, and even the roads were white with snow. And I'm like, yeah, I've made the right decision here, you know. I was sort of not beating myself up a bit, but I was like, have I done the right thing here, you know? But having heard all of the people that made it to the state they were in, I definitely made the right decision, definitely. So yeah, it was an adventure and a half. Anyway, so as I said, I had a fry up in the pub, and I've just moseyed on back here to the car. Started the car up, put the heater on full blast, and I shall enjoy that going home now. Anyway, yeah, that was a bit of a curtailed video, but you know, c'est la vie, it's that time of year, you know, it's fool's spring or whatever the term is, fool's winter. Anyway guys, I'll see you on the next one.